Thought you were listening to a podcast. Now you are listening to the Podcast. You thought you were listening to a podcast. Now you are listening to the Podcast. You thought you were listening to a podcast. Now you are listening to the Podcast. You thought you were listening to a podcast. Now you are listening to the Podcast. We done stepped in the room.
If y'all wonder what you're listening to, you know what you're listening to. The motherfucking Velvet Vibes podcast. And we still keep it pimping. Thought y'all knew that. But anyway, quick shout outs before we get this thing cooking, because we got some good shit popping here. Shout out to Valexi. Shout out to Cito. Shout out to Enoch Says. Shout out to everybody listening. Shout out to you. You and the one behind you and the one in front of you. The one operating your device. The one standing behind you doing a selfie with filters on it. All of y'all. And with that being said, does the Scorp Huncho have any shout outs?
Oh man, give a shout out to the fans, of course, that's always listening. You know, give a shout out, like I said, to yourself, your kids, your loved ones, your neighbors. Even if you don't like your neighbor, still love your neighbor. Love that neighbor. But, yeah, give a shout out to, you know what I'm saying, the usual all across the board, you know, the fans, of course, our number one fans that's out there listening, you know, and have a safe holiday. Mm-hmm. You know, good Christmas. You know, Christmas is around the corner. And we need everybody out here to be safe because, you know, it's been a whole lot going on, you know, around here in these neck of the woods. So we need everybody to be safe, you know. If you're going to drink, stay at home. If you're going to drink anything, make sure you drink 500 vodka.
Okay, you got the Velvet Juggernaut here, and you may wonder what's in my cup. You know exactly what it is. You can't vibe if you're not drinking 500 vodka. Why, you ask? Great question. 500 vodka is gluten-free, corn-based, offers 3 outstanding flavors unmatched in the market today, with super ultra premium neutral and combo flavored vodkas, coconut, pineapple, and strawberry lime. So look, drink sexy, drink responsibly, and drink 500 vodka. Now, let's get on to the show.
Did y'all let us know? No, we didn't let you know, so we're gonna let you know. What kind of podcast is this, Scorp?
Oh man, I gotta be good with it this time because it's around the holiday. I'll bring that funk back to y'all once again, but it's the number one podcast of all podcasts in the world, from the West Coast, East Coast, the Midwest, the Northeast, and the Dirty South. We are
the best.
The number one VVP.
In the mother what?
Effing world.
You can, it's a clean version?
Yeah, it's a clean version. It's the holiday season, so you know I'm feeling holiday spirit.
He got the spirit.
Yeah.
What he meant to say in the motherfucking world. You here with Velvet Juggernaut. You here with Scorp Huncho. Shout out to the queen of the podcast, sitting back with a chinchilla. She got a mink coat on.
Sipping her 500 vodka.
She got vodka in her hand while walking through the sand. So we're gonna have to. As a matter of fact, I was informed by her that she was out of PTO, but she did say on the last episode.
Oh, she using the sick day then.
She got the sick day.
She did say she got some sick day.
So she cashing them in, and do not worry, the reunion episode is still around the bend.
Oh yeah,
it may not be today, but it is around the bend.
Oh yeah, we still cooking, coming up with some good tactics for our fans, you know.
So shout out to Wild Child as well.
He's still part of the crew.
Anyway, it's some strange shit been going on.
Tell me about it.
First off, Eminem.
Ooh, I told what I tell you last episode. And I tell you.
We discussed this. Eminem how did you feel about his response, Scorp?
I mean, at first, I was kind of a little lost. I'm like, where's this going? You know? Where's this stuff going? Then afterwards, I was like, okay. He doing something.
You start kicking ass.
Start kicking ass and shit. Then at the end, what tripped me out, add me on your podcast.
He said that?
It was a podcast of Wildin' Out.
Oh, yeah.
Add me and send me an invite to Wildin' Out. I'm like, dang. But yeah, a lot of folk.
The friendly competition here.
Like I said, man, and I had this conversation before. I'm like, a lot of folks, Eminem do that for a reason. You know, cause it took him a while to respond to Machine Gun Kelly.
Yep.
You know, a lot of folks think he wasn't gonna respond then. But don't ever count out when you want that bat route against Eminem.
He coming with perfection. That's why he do that.
I mean, he went after everybody. He ain't went after folks that weren't even involved in the rap battle. So I guess he going after the whole Wildin' Out crew.
Yeah, everybody who had some shit to say. I heard him get on Charlie Clips and a few other
That's the first
people.
one he got on.
Yeah.
Charlie Clips, then he got on Conceited.
Yeah. He had to bring it on their ass.
Then he got on Justine, and she ain't even had nothing to do with it. He got on her.
The funny thing about it, I saw something about Nick Cannon is trying to accept the offer. So
I don't know. I ain't seen that yet.
Yeah, so
I know I've been saying that he declared himself the winner. And
yeah, see, and that's what Nick Cannon is.
He done already declared himself the winner. And then as you think about it, it was the perfect timing. Friday the 13th. That's when the Eminem jump dropped. Yeah. Friday the 13th.
He did that on purpose.
So perfect timing though. I get Eminem that perfect timing. You know.
He had to come dark on his ass. But yeah, this is the bad thing. People be like so into themselves, they don't even know when they not doing well. They don't even know when they getting their ass kicked. Nick Cannon sat there and got his ass kicked. He got his ass kicked before Eminem responded, to be honest. Cause when I heard it, I knew, I was like, come on.
I didn't care too much for that last diss he did, that last song.
Oh yeah.
Pray for him. I didn't care too much for that.
The funny thing, I didn't like the first one, and it was produced by Hitmaker. I ain't know that.
For real?
Yeah, Hitmaker did the beat. So I'm like, how you fuck a Hitmaker beat up? And really, it wasn't, the beat wasn't wet. The beat was kind of tight. The hook was tight. It's just like Nick Cannon's bars was lackluster. Talking about they gonna call you Elvis Pussy.
No.
Sir, you gotta come harder than that. If you coming at Eminem, maybe he should have reached out to some ghostwriters. Maybe got in contact with Drake, who can get him in touch with ghostwriters. But I'm sure he got access to it. He probably just thought he had the bars.
He got a hold to Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh yeah, maybe he could have helped him out. That's a shame. Machine Gun Kelly got it right for Nick Cannon, because he probably would have been helpful at least. And also, you could tell Nick Cannon don't really know anything about Eminem, because like you can't really diss somebody when you don't know nothing about him.
He kept saying about. I don't think he said Haley and the kid he raising don't even know if it's his. I'm like, that's all you got.
You got to do like Pusha T did. You remember what Pusha T did to Drake? He put a bounty out. I don't forget how much he was offering, but he was like, if I'm offering 10,000 or 100,000 to somebody anybody can give him some information.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too.
He wanted some info. You can't just get on the microphone.
He did it too.
You see what I'm saying? Cost him an Adidas deal. You can't just get on the microphone talking about you got a big head. You a bone head. You ugly. You're daddy's son. You can't pop out like that on Eminem.
But that's what I don't understand. What's the deal between Eminem and Mariah Carey? And he just be going in on Mariah Carey.
You know they used to date, and I don't know what happened or why it ended or what made him still salty about her. But
I knew she was talking about Eminem when she came out with this song in the video, Touch My Body.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, she then clicked on right there. They look like Eminem. They probably Eminem.
I was thinking about it when she was saying, why you so obsessed with me? Want to know. Was that her or damn Jennifer Lopez? No, I think that was. Yeah. Why you so obsessed with But look, we gonna pray for Nick Cannon because we predicted the future last time, especially Scorp said it was coming.
It was coming.
He was rubbing his crystal ball. Now I'm finna rub my crystal ball and tell y'all what's finna happen. Nick Cannon is gonna accept the offer to have Eminem on Wild 'N Out.
I can't wait to see this.
For 2 reasons.
I can't wait.
1, he wanna do this. He want to deep
Yeah,
inside.
cause I seen I didn't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
But I seen it was 2 months ago on T.I. podcast on YouTube. They was talking about it, and he said the first time Eminem did it, you know what I'm saying? He said he hit up Eminem, called him out and everything, talking about he want to meet up face to face and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then he said he invited the man on the show on Wild 'N Out a couple of times, and he didn't even accept it.
Who, Eminem? Oh, he didn't. Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Accept it. Yeah,
I ain't know that.
Yeah, he used to look up to Eminem.
You know,
he said he's still one of the best lyricists out here. That's how he feel. But now I don't know how he feels about this because I've been seeing little clips on Wild 'N Out and
him throwing little punches at him.
Yeah, and they were talking about some Eminem, where you at, got the crowd in and everything.
Yeah, of course. And see, that's what I was gonna say for my number 2. Number 1, he want to do this, and number 2, it's a good business move. Because you know, first off, everybody want to hear beef. Everybody gonna check out your track. Everybody gonna check out his track. Everybody gonna compare. Everybody gonna weigh in and say what they think about it, and etc. But
I just want to see when it comes to the freestyle rap battle at the end.
Oh yeah,
that's all I want to see.
Everybody gonna want to see that. So first, everybody gonna be watching it, and then for second, besides the fact that everybody gonna be watching it, everybody gonna be talking about it. It's gonna be big conversation. People gonna go back and watch it. People gonna be looking it up. He gonna get YouTube views, TV views. It's a business move. And then I wouldn't be shocked if after they do the episode, they come out, Nick Cannon and Eminem gonna do a song together or some shit.
Probably be. You never know now.
Somebody clenching their couch thinking I'm lying.
Alright, we predicting the future of here via vibes.
Yeah, we got the crystal ball on over here.
Y'all better join that bandwagon with us, get on that team.
Yeah, but have you heard of this movie called The Mandela Effect? Now this might get deep for you. I hope this ain't too deep for y'all.
What is it about?
It's a movie that's it's basically talking about alternate reality. Like we live in one reality, but there is an alternate reality. Now I know y'all sitting at home saying, "Oh Lord, here he go. He must been watching documentaries or something."
Oh Lord.
But I'm gonna tell you why that could be true. Basically, they saying on this movie, and they say this is real. There's a lot of instances where people remember things differently than how it ever happened. Now, if you remember something, Scorp, and if I can go and correct you and just say you wrong, then you're just wrong.
Yeah.
But if you remember something and you remember it and I remember it too, and somebody else telling you, no, that never happened, that's kind of crazy that we both remember something. And I'm finna tell you where I'm going with this. Now, do you remember, and you should, us as black folks, you remember Nelson Mandela?
Yeah.
That's why they call it this. Now, I know a lot of people, there was not a rumor, but it's just what everybody believes. Everybody believed that Nelson Mandela died in prison. Do you recall of this?
I heard about it.
And I remember that too. I remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison. That's false. He died after he was released from prison. And everybody's like, oh, I thought he had died long ago. So, you know, a lot of people just said, you know, we tripping. So let me ask you a little question, Scorp. Spell Looney Tunes.
What the hell?
Go ahead. We finna do an experiment today. When you was a kid, we all watched Looney Tunes. Spell it.
Looneytune.
So you remember it that way?
Yeah.
So you were one of the exceptions, because everybody else saying they remember it being Looney Tunes, TOONS.
No.
Everybody remember this, and they saying that this used to happen. That never happened. It always been the way you spelled it. Now, let me ask you another question. The Monopoly Man. When you think of the logo of the Monopoly Man, what's on his face?
What you call them things? I know.
Just tell us what it's for. We'll know what you're talking about.
The C. One of them is for, he look at it, I guess, for fashion one.
Oh, they put on his eye?
Yeah.
No. That never happened.
For real?
So now if you grab it, and you can look it up right now, Monopoly logo. Look it up. He never had that on his eye. I said maybe they changed it. They said he never ever had this since Monopoly been out. And I know people listening to this and they gonna Google it. The Monopoly Man has never had that on his eye. Now that fucked me up because I was like, hold on, I remember him having it. Now I would have gave it to him and said, maybe they changed it. They say he never had it. It never is. Now, Jif peanut butter. People saying they remember it called Jiffy peanut butter.
No, he ain't got it.
That fucked me up. They saying this is an alternate world that we all remember this. Why we all remember him having it? And they said he never had it.
The Peanut Man got it.
Yeah, he got it. Next one. Curious George.
What you getting about Jiffy peanut butter?
Oh, let me get into Jiffy peanut butter. They said it never was Jiffy peanut butter.
What was it then?
It's always been Jif. I could have sworn it was Jiffy peanut butter.
They trying to say the same thing about Jiffy cornbread too.
No, that one is. That's still cornbread. Now, Curious George. He got 2 arms and 2 legs.
Curious George.
Curious George. We watched it as a cartoon as a kid.
Okay.
Him and that man with the yellow coat.
The little bald head boy.
Now, Curious George. That monkey. What?
The monkey.
Yeah, what else? You thinking of Little Bill?
Yeah, no. I said little white bald head white boy.
Oh, you thinking about Caillou?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Curious George, the monkey. Now, do you remember him having a tail or not?
I don't remember why. I ain't too much watch Curious George like this, so I'm gonna say he ain't had one.
So you doing good at this. He actually never had a tail.
Oh hey.
Now, here another one. Chick-fil-A. How do you spell Chick-fil-A?
Oh Lord.
We going somewhere with this.
It's Chick.
How you spell it?
CHIC. I said CHICK dash. That's not right. I ain't even go no further.
So actually, you right. It's a K on Chick-fil-A.
For real?
But I remember it not being. I thought it was just CHIC dash filet.
Yeah.
But it's a K on Chick-fil-A. Now, Fruit Loops.
Oh Lord.
That's another one. People thought it used to be spelled correct. FRUIT. No. It's always been FROOT. But this is one. No. FROOT. Fruit Loops. I thought it was
FROOT. I thought it was spelled fruit.
No.
The way you say fruit.
Yeah.
And then with the loops on them.
They say there's never been that. Curious George never had a tail. Now, do you remember the Berenstain Bears?
Who? Yeah.
Now, they have announced that that is false. It never was called the Berenstain Bears. It's always been the Berenstain Bears. It's spelled AIN at the end of it. That never existed. All I'm saying is, this may sound like I'm going crazy, but there must be an alternate universe. Why we all remember this shit? And y'all telling me this never happened? And there's so many other examples. Y'all, if in your spare time, and I know I'm a conspiracy guy, but y'all look this up. Do you remember Mr. Rogers saying, "It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood"?
Speaking of it, since you said that, they coming out with a movie there, right?
Oh yeah, Tom Hanks.
Yeah, and he looked just like him.
I seen.
Just like him. And then from what I've heard, I don't know how true this is. Him and Tom Hanks supposed to be related.
Oh wow.
That's what I heard. I don't know how true that is.
That's crazy. I ain't know that.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah, but I think he said it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Turn out that's false.
What?
He say it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. I don't think. See, that pissed me off. Cause I'm like, hold on. I could have swore he was saying it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I did too. Won't you be my neighbor?
So now it's a show called Sex in the City.
Oh, okay.
Now, can you What's the second word in this?
6.
The second word, 6.
N-I-N.
That's false. It turned out it's 6 and the city.
What?
So they telling us. So now
they didn't spell it right on all them shows then. Cause this show said 6 in the city.
That's how we remember it. They said this never happened. So now I'm starting to think maybe Lloyd do say she 5'2", but I want you. Cause they asked him that. He said he don't even know the answer. He said he don't remember the lyrics himself. So he must. I
thought he was saying she fine too.
That's what I thought. Then they asked her, was it 5'2", and then he said he don't know. And I'm like, the fuck, didn't you write this shit? Who wrote this? He said he don't know the answer. So, y'all, first off, I'm going to advise that y'all see this movie. I ain't going to say it's the best movie you ever seen, but it is going to make you press pause a lot and Google shit. I spent more time with the movie not playing than I did playing because I was arguing with the movie. Just like just like me and Scorp doing right now, trying to figure out these mysteries.
Speaking of movies, have you seen this movie called Cats coming up?
Oh yeah,
on Christmas? That is wrong for this movie.
What
the fuck is going on?
You don't want to see your favorite people?
Hell no.
As a cat.
Then you got however you say his name. He in there. Jason. What's the dude's name?
I don't remember the cast. It was one person that I remember. I know Jennifer Hudson on there.
In there too. It's 3 black people in the movie. His name is Jason something. He did a song with Nicki Minaj.
Derulo?
Yeah, he in there too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I think I did hear that too. And he just got caught up in a penis scandal.
Oh Lord.
But I ain't gonna get into that.
And
Idris Elba on here.
Yeah. Taylor Swift in there too.
Oh wow. Yeah, they got quite a cast here actually.
Drops on Christmas. I refuse.
You don't want no parts of this?
No.
Oh my gosh.
When I first seen it, I'm like, what in the fuck is going on here? They come
you don't like
with a movie with cats and
what wrong with you and your imagination?
No.
You don't watch no kind of nothing with imagination. I don't think you like, was you the kind of guy that didn't read fiction books in school?
What you mean?
When you would go to the book fair, what did you buy? Did you?
Nothing.
You a non-fiction guy.
I never bought books from the book fair.
I'm surprised.
I really didn't want to go. The only time I went because just get out of class.
Oh my god.
That's the only way I went.
Oh, I remember I used to do that too.
Just get out of class.
Say I'm on a book fair, I wasn't doing shit.
Hell no.
But what about the only thing that I'm shocked that you watch like that is Avengers.
I watched it.
You watch Avengers.
I'm into it.
But when it comes to
and what's name come out too on Christmas if I'm not mistaken. The second Avatar.
Oh, I forgot
Avatar 2.
I forgot they were doing this.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna pray for them because that's probably not gonna be well received. I ain't a fan of it like that, but I know they got a big following and people gonna be. And you talking about the Avatar with the blue folks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the Japanese kung fu. Avatar, okay. The anime version.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna. That might be a problem, but we didn't express ourselves by all these remakes. It ain't a remake, but sometimes they add on. I'm kind of scared about Coming to America too. But they said the new Dolomite movie was good from Eddie Murphy. So.
Yeah, it was pretty straight. I ain't watched all of it, but to me it was pretty straight. I know, Wesley Snipes in the second, the sequel.
Exactly.
They couldn't get what's the name.
Mike Epps on it. It's a few people. I'm just they filming some of it at Rick Ross's house.
What's it?
Coming to America too.
Yeah, they shooting in Atlanta.
Yeah, he live out there.
They live. They doing.
It's by Old National.
Yeah, that's what I heard. They filmed it in Tyler Perry Studios.
Yeah, so
I think that movie and Bad Boys are the first 2 movies they doing in Tyler Perry Studios.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah,
I do know that whatever house or mansion they gonna have, the house is Rick Ross' house. They paid him to film in there. I guess he went and stayed elsewhere till they done filming.
See, I would too.
So I know his
damn mansion here.
I'm sure he got a nice check for that shit.
Damn, you got a long way to the house.
He believe in luxury, so And they probably gonna take it to the next level, because however the house look, they probably gonna swap it out and put other stuff in it, more gold or more marble or whatever the case. And they might even leave it in there. He might appreciate this shit. And you got paid for it, shit.
I would too, hell.
Now,
I'll be in a penthouse suite somewhere downtown.
yeah, that's probably exactly what he doing. You know, he chilling. He don't mind this. Nah, I'm
chinchilla sipping on eating his lemon pepper wings.
Yeah, boss shit. Now I want to make a early announcement. I know it's not the end of the year yet, but I don't want to hear this bullshit. This it's a new me, all this shit, and I'm gonna tell you why.
I used to be one of them people.
I think I said this last year about this time, but I'm gonna say it now. Like, I didn't already start seeing the posts going up on the social media how 2019 was a bad year and it's rough on them and all this other bullshit. But I am gonna say this: 2019 was not a bad year, but it seemed like 2019 was holding back to the end of the year. He had a machine gun full of bullets. He ain't fire off to December, seemed like. But some people say this whole year was bad. However your year was, whether it's you addicted to going to the strip club, you addicted to crack, or you got bad finances, whatever your problem may be, if you gonna change it, just change it. You ain't gotta make no announcement. You ain't gotta holler, I can see a big vision coming up. Because every time, one of my cousins blocked me for this last year or the year before. One of my cousins put, I changed, I ain't drinking no more. And people, if you know Velvet Juggernaut, I have a good fucking memory. I remember crawling as a baby. I remember getting my pamper changed. And you may think I'm lying, I remember that. So people wonder how I remember this shit, so I didn't record it, I didn't write it down or take a picture or a screenshot.
Yeah.
Later on that year, which I think was about August, they posted a whole bunch of bottles and they said the turn up is real. Then I told them, I thought you changed your life. I thought you don't drink no more. They were like, such and such. I don't know what they said, trying to defend themselves. It's a one-time thing. I said, no, your New Year's resolution was. And then next thing you know, I wonder why they didn't reply. I went back. My cousin and blocked my ass. I said, I'm blocked by family members for calling out. See, when I see a snake in the grass, when I smell sin, I'm going to call it out. And I called it out, and this is what happened. And I think I'm still blocked to this day. To this day. And I'm going to leave it like that. But anyway, I don't want to preach too much about that. If y'all going to change, just do it. And if you sitting at home saying, not me, because I'm finna change for real, because you already got your gym membership that you ain't using, and your card keep getting debited.
Ain't nothing about that. I'm sick of this shit. I think I'm finna switch though next year.
Yeah, get up off of that shit.
I'm finna go on and go to back to the Ghost Gym. Where them real weights hit. That's what I need in my life.
And see, facts. I need to be a Ghost too. But you know what? I ain't gonna announce it. I ain't gonna say new me. Just know I'm gonna live it. I'm gonna walk in there. Once you see me in there, then we can talk about it. But I ain't gonna sit here and tell you what I'm finna do. I had enough about what I'm finna do or what I wish I could do. Now, for the holidays, y'all need to watch out for scams. Y'all know scams are always running wild. Somebody went this far. A father gets a call claiming that his son in the Marine was killed on active duty. The man in North Dakota, wiping tears out his eyes. They tell him they are part of the Marines and they want to let him know that he was killed out there. He reached for a Kleenex, wiped a tear out his eye. And the first thing they told him, we need his social security number. We thinking, well, shit, y'all should have it already. And he like, we need you to get your debit card out. We're going to have to make some payments. It turned out these people was full of shit. I don't know if y'all be doing this, giving y'all information out on the internet. Don't fall for it. Do you be falling for this stuff, Scorp?
First and foremost, I'm finna just stop and elaborate on what you just said.
Go ahead.
Now, when you in the Marine Corps or any active
Any form of the army.
Government assistance. I should say. Uncle Sam assistance. I'll say that. You know, they have all that information. Because you have to get them that information. Yeah. Once you pass all your tests. And if you don't pass all your tests, they don't get all that information.
Facts.
But, first and foremost, how you gonna ask for his social security card? Then you gonna turn around. That's a red flag. The major red flag is when you ask for the man debit card. I'm like, okay, why you need my debit card? Because my son has passed. What that got to do with anything? Uncle Sam supposed to pay for all this. Yeah. When a soldier died. Yeah. In the active duty or whatever. Uncle Sam paid for all that.
They need it from the daddy.
What they got to do with? What he got to do with that?
So
that's a straight up.
So you telling me you wouldn't have failed for this?
No.
I'm gonna tell you this. I used to work for a certain bank, and I like to give y'all real details. I don't like beeping shit out. I used to work for Chase Bank, and when I worked there, I found out. And if you listen to this podcast and you over the age of 50, I ain't gonna say you. What age is senior citizen score? 55.
I think so.
If you over 55, if your hair gray. I'm gonna just say it like that. If your hair gray,
now. We got some young folks that got some gray hairs.
They're for them too.
Oh, okay.
But it's mainly for old people. But if your hair gray, if you look in the mirror and you see Ric Flair and you scream woo out of nowhere, this is for you. Don't be a fool through these holidays. I'm gonna tell you another one they do a lot of times. They call old people and they tell them your daughter or your son is in jail. The old people start crying and they tell them this is a different kind of jail. At this jail, if you want to bail your child out, we can only bail them out with a $500 Best Buy gift card. And then they say, go to your local Best Buy and get a $500 gift card. They go down there to Best Buy, they get a $500 gift card, and they go home and they say, once you get it, call us back. They call them back and they say, okay, now read off the numbers on the gift card. And they read it off. They say, now read off the PIN number on the gift card. And then they say, now your son is scheduled to be released from prison in the morning. And then they end the phone call. Then they go to this website called www.bestbuy.com. Order themselves a 42-inch TV. And then they get on the phone and call the next person.
I almost got caught in one of them scams, person clearinghouse scams. I don't know if I told this story or not on the podcast. You know, I had got a unrandom call, and it was like a long time ago. I want to say in 2015. I want to say it was around that time. Yeah. And make it so bad, I was at the barbershop when I got the call. Yeah. And I wasn't gonna answer the phone, so I just answered the phone, and I was like, "Hello," and I was like, you have been selected to win. What was it?
Oh boy,
$10 million. All you gotta do is follow these directions.
Were you screaming?
I said, hell no. You been selected. I'm like,
so you knew what bullshit.
So I was like, how I been selected and I ain't even signed up to do this, you know? And they were like, well, your name was been randomly selected and your number. I said, yeah, it's automatic scam. So I hung the phone up. Then they turned around and called back again. I said, hello. And they were like, you had selected, been won. And I said, okay. And I'm like, what I should do? It's like, your chick is on your way to you right now. I'm like, how they know my location, first of all?
They didn't even ask.
They didn't even ask, but the chick is on the way. And they talking about all you got to do is go to Walmart and purchase, what was it, a green dot card. And
here they go.
Put the money on the card, and I like hung the phone up again. Yeah. Then they gave me this number to give to them and stuff like that. And I just sat there for 5 minutes. No, I said, okay, I'm on my way, and I'll call you right back. Can I call back on this number? I said, yeah. I said, give me 10 minutes. 10 minutes roll. I ain't even went nowhere. I stayed there at the barbershop. They called me back.
Oh my gosh.
Then they were like, did you get the card because your check is on the way to Walmart? I'm like, Y'all get y'all asses off my damn phone. This fake ass shit.
The chick going to Walmart, huh?
I'm like, how the fuck they don't gonna know what I look like and every damn thing? Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my gosh.
And I hung the phone up again. I said, now before I hung the phone up, I said, put me on do not call list.
Yeah. And a lot of times that shit don't work either. But, see, oh my God.
Then I got a call. Then I got another one. It was, I want to say it was like a year later afterwards. I got another one talking about some, you have been selectively picked. You know, you selectively won and your name has been picked to go on a cruise. I said, I ain't signed up for no cruise. And I hung the phone up.
Did they call back too? Shit, one time they got me. I remember I answered the phone and I think I had one. They, you know, when they be saying you could choose, they said you can get a prize of $1 million or you can choose between $1 million, a Rolex, or a photo shoot with models on the beach. And I said, no, I'm cool. Cause the same thing, I was like, how they told me that they had selected my debit card. They were like, we see you got a debit card. We selected your debit card. Wow. They're like, now what's your debit card? I was like, well shit, you said you selected already. You got it done. They're like, no, we need to know your debit card number. So I'm like, oh, here we fucking go. Now, after I did the same thing you did. I hung up. They called back. And then I got smart. I was like, cool. If you really, cause I know a lot of time when people be running this scam, they be doing it from their house. So I'm like, you trying to make it like I am. You in an apartment probably, I'm thinking to myself. So I asked most call centers, and I know some don't, but if you ask them where they location at, they'll tell you where they based at. We based in Dallas, we based in Atlanta. I like, where y'all based at? They were like, we don't have to tell you that. I don't have to tell you my debit card either. Then I hung up. The phone rung again. So I'm hot. I walked over to the phone and picked it up. Soon I answered the phone. He said, fuck you. I was like, what? What kind of call center is that? I like, look here, bitch. Don't call me, calling and talking shit on my phone. I'm going to tell y'all one thing that pissed me off in the world. I don't like people talking shit to me on the phone. I don't like people talking shit to me, period. But if you talk shit to me on the phone, because that's what I think of it. I had to pay to hear this bullshit. Yeah. I pay a phone bill for you to cuss me out. So you done cuss me out and I done pay money to hear this shit? Fuck you. So he had to go on by his business. Now, while we talking about this type of stuff, it's some interesting shit been going on about other people want to try some scams. A young man, and let's see where he was at. A man in North Carolina. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Working at a Wells Fargo bank. Now they gave him a new duty. They told him to go and watch the bank safe.
The vault.
The vault, yeah. He normally do other things. So he went in the vault and stole $88,000 out the vault. And it looked like they did not know that he did it. They didn't have the proof that he did it. They probably would have found out anyway, but so far they was unaware. Yeah. Then he went on this website you might have heard of as well called www.instagram.com and decided that he wanted to do what Lil Boosie liked to do, what Future liked to do, what all in search of favorite rapper in the blank like to do. Hold racks up to his ear. He is now incarcerated. Why I'm bringing this up? Do not be stupid, people. First off, this is the reason why I don't work in a bank. Like I just said, I worked at a bank. I was at a bank call center. But I would never work in the actual bank. I'm going to tell you right now. Yes, I'm going to steal. And if y'all pull this up 10 years from now and I'm working at the bank, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was going to be there. And if you wondered, did I steal it? Yes, I did. Lock me up. I stole it. But no, if you know what kind of person you are, you just stay away from certain shit. I'm not a guy that's too fond of children, so I don't work at a daycare. I don't volunteer to babysit. I don't do these things on purpose. I don't work in a bank because I'm telling you now, I'm going to steal. So in order for me not to do it, I just stay away from here. This gentleman know what kind of person he was when he filled out this application. And who knows how long he was working there. And even if I was working in the bank and they said, hey, can you wash the vault? I say, where the broom at? I want to sweep. This floor dirty. I need to wipe these windows down. They need cleaning. If they say we have a special crew for that, I say, no, I'm the crew. I wash windows now. I'm going to say, tell Larry to do it. I'm not going in that fucking vault. I don't want to see it. I don't want to be by it. I don't want to walk past it, and don't have it open while I'm headed to my break. I don't want to see it. Do you feel this way, Scorp? Or could you handle this? Working around that kind of money?
It'd be tempting, but first and foremost, people, I don't know what the fuck this dude was thinking. First and foremost,
lost his damn mind.
If you gonna do some ignorant shit like that, don't go on social media.
He had to
flex. You gonna get caught. Yeah, he flexing out in the 6x9 jail cell right now. He flexing out and they're doing his push-ups.
He hitting him with that flex. You done with that flex. Yeah, you begging with some more.
Talking about, you probably thinking that my dumb ass shouldn't have done shit. You damn right, your dumb ass shouldn't have done that shit. Man, how
fucking, like, I'm so tired of people having a, like, I was just saying the other day, cause there was this
I don't even flash. I flash $2. Yeah. On social media. That's it. I ain't flashing nothing over $2.
Man, look, I know everybody say this, but I'm telling you, if I had money like that, you would know, but you wouldn't know. Not because I'm posting the money. You'll just see shit I'm doing. Yeah. You'll say, where Velvet at? Oh, he said he flying to Jamaica. You'll be like, now that's funny. Here now last week, he said he trying to get the money together for his bills. Now he in Jamaica. Would I put a picture of the money? No. Would I show y'all the money? When you ask where I'm at next time, they say he in Japan. And they say, nah, that's funny. When you see me again smelling like special sorts of Versace and with a coat dragging on the floor with fur on it. Sorry, Peter. But you gonna see this and you gonna wonder, but am I gonna tell you? No. I'm gonna let y'all go and think I'm capping. I'm gonna let y'all go and say, oh, he must rented it. Cause I don't give a fuck what y'all think. But I'm not gonna go on social media and hold racks to my ear so I can get calls from relatives that don't check on me and get friends from high school that want to reunite.
If I ever win a lottery, I'm changing my number. And I'm deleting all my social media.
You heard about that dude? It was a dude a few weeks ago that he won a couple million.
Yeah.
And when he went up there to claim it, they said he wore a scream mask.
Yeah, that's what he wanted. And they allowed him to do it. He didn't want to show his face. That's a smart move, though. But in some states, they said,
shit.
I don't know how true this is, but some states you have to be on public TV and take pictures. I don't want to do all this shit.
Yeah, I'm cool off that.
Because that's the number one target right there. You showing your face and you signing this check and all this shit. Then telling how much taxes you gonna get out of it. That's why I said if I ever win, I'm changing my number.
Shoot, let me tell you this. Earlier this week, it was a lady that she woke up in the morning and the bank, I think she was supposed to get paid or something. The bank had mistakenly added too many zeros on her paycheck. So she went to check her balance. You know, I'm assuming it's supposed to have been $3,700. She had a $3,700 check, so she was a little excited. And maybe she got some bonus stuff. She opened it. It said $37 million. Ooh. The bank accidentally deposited in there. She returned it. I would have been, let me tell y'all, I would have pushed this button called transfer.
What? I went straight to the bank.
And I know you can't transfer $37 million like that, but
I went straight to the bank. Withdraw.
You going about your business.
And I went to another bank.
Yeah, facts. I know a lot of banks you can only have so much in it. And even with withdrawing, I didn't know this to black youngster had got caught up in that bullshit at Wells Fargo. You can't go and pull $37 million out the bank like that. Like
I remember he did for the ATM machine.
Yeah, if you try to get money, a bit, I think it's over 500,000 or something. If it's more than that amount, whatever the amount is, it takes days to process. Like if you go and take, if you go take a stack out, they'll hand it right to you. But if you go up there and say I want to take 500,000 out, they're gonna tell you give us 3 days. So I'm sure these rappers get pissed off about that. And they probably want it for the same reason, to hold it up to their ear and to set it on fire, you dumbass funky bitches. Jay-Z and Kanye West have run into each other. The time has finally come. Did you know this? Yeah, they finally looked like it was all good. They took a picture together at I think it was Diddy's party.
Yeah, I seen it was Diddy. Yeah, his 50th birthday party. I seen Jay-Z, Beyonce, Kanye West, and Kim.
Oh, snap, boy. Let me tell you something. Forget that. I don't give a fuck about that, and I know y'all don't either. Let me tell you this. There's a company that do not want to release their name, but this have been taken up with national news already. There's a company that they have a new policy that people are offended about. They tired of people. Let me just ask you this. Have you ever at your job, Scorp, said, you know what, I'm going to go to the restroom? And when you went to the restroom, let's be honest, did you have to go to the restroom? Or you just needed a little break?
I need a little break sometimes.
Or sometimes you do use it, but do you stay in there a little longer than you need to?
Nah, Max, I stay in there. If I have to go to the bathroom, I'm just in and out. But if I'm going in there, just be going in there and chilling, I stay no longer than 5 minutes.
Oh, shit. You better than most people. Y'all sitting at home, y'all probably relate with me. When I worked in a factory, or when I worked in retail too, I was doing this at Walmart. I would go to, air quotes, take a dump. Or, as y'all know, the words y'all probably like to sound better, take a poop-a-loop. I would go to poop-a-loop. And when I would go in there, I would close the door. And sometimes I would poop-a-loop. When I was done, I would continue staying there.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd sit there. I might be browsing my phone. I wipe my fanny and keep on sitting there hanging out. Sometimes I take my shoes off and cross my legs.
I don't do all that now.
Sometimes I get naked, take my clothes off and sit it on the floor and relax. Lay my head on the back of the toilet. Have a peanut butter jelly sandwich in there sometime.
Lord.
But the reason I'm telling you this company has offended its employees because they got a new policy called the booty smell test.
The fuck? Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute.
They put a sign on the door in the restroom, on the wall in the restroom, that says if you are in the restroom for 10 minutes or over, you need to speak with management so they can come do a sniff test.
What the fuck?
Now they ain't gonna smell your booty directly, but they gonna walk the walk the bathroom with you, and they gonna go to the stall with you, and they gonna sniff it. They say if it smells good in there, or smell like it been recently cleaned by janitorial or anything like that, they will take corrective action and write you up or possibly terminate you. They said now if there smell like boo boo in there, you get a pass. So this company is looking to smell shit. Now, Scorp, if you wouldn't have this problem since you said you don't hang out in the bathroom that long, but if your manager said, I need to go smell your see what kind of work you did on the stall, what would be your response? The world needs to know.
First of all, I'm gonna say, why you want to smell what my shit smell like? You got a problem. Why you want to go in the bathroom and smell shit?
You need to help them and let them smell it.
For what? I'm asking, do you smell your own shit? If you got kids, you smell your kids' shit and they go shit.
Oh my gosh.
Your wife or whoever your significant other. You go in the bathroom and sit there while they go shit.
They
and
probably
then when
do.
they get up, do you check the toilet and see there's shit in there? The fuck is going on? I need to know the name of this company. I need to write them.
Yeah, I want to go.
Tell them y'all full of shit.
And to ask them, can you smell it then? Say, y'all full of shit, let me smell it.
Fuck.
My thing is, like, maybe it's a lot of people, because I'm going to go and snitch on my brother. Me and my brother used to work at this place called Target.
Oh, Lord.
And we lied to the management team. We didn't, in order to get hired, they said you can't refer family members on. So we didn't tell people that we were related. So when I got hired, they said, we want you to meet your trainer. And then they asked me where I was from. I said, I'm from Mississippi. They said, well, you're going to feel comfortable working here because it's another gentleman to work here. He from Mississippi. I said, for real? Mm-hmm. And they said, we want you to meet your trainer. And they walked me over to this man named Bradley.
Wow.
Who turned out to be my trainer. For y'all that don't know this, Bradley is my brother by blood. So I walked up to him in front of management. I shook his hand. I said, it's nice to meet you, young man. We both chuckled and looked at one another. And the management walked off. And the bullshit started from there on until we were gone from that motherfucker. And I ended up being participating in his crime. And when I say his crime was sleeping on the job. He would let me know that he was going to break for 3 hours. When it was time for his 15-minute break, he would go for a 3-hour break. The only thing I don't understand how these sons of bitches didn't realize he was gone. He must wasn't doing nothing when he was on the floor. Because he would go to the bathroom. He'll go to break, for over 15 minutes. And then it'll be 2 hours, an hour past, 2 hours. I think one time it was 3 hours. I think one time he went to the house. Went home and watched a movie or some shit. He said he was at home on the internet. Mm-hmm. Got him a burrito and came back to work. And nobody didn't know. But when they would find out, they'll page him attention. Bradley, come to the register. They'll go in the break room. Then they'll come to me. Have you seen your colleague / coworker / they didn't know? I said, no, I haven't seen him. So then, I'll go in the break room and I see a young man with slob dripping down his cheeks. I'll wake him up and say, boy, you better get up. They're paging you. Now, why I'm telling y'all this is because through all this bullshit, after all we did all this, ain't nobody followed us like that. They were looking for him, but ain't nobody sniff our butts. And just to get y'all a little further on what happened with this bullshit too, how we end up having to confess that we were brothers because a rumor got out about us. We used to show up to Target on our off days together, buying groceries because we were also roommates. So then a rumor went out that y'all know Brian and Bradley is a couple. And,
oh wow! And
I was like, they told me, go. Wow. They said, tell the truth, y'all gay. And I was like, wow. I said, what you mean? And they was like, we noticed y'all hang out a lot. Y'all come up here on y'all off day together. And I was like, oh, we hang out outside of work. They were like, mm-hmm. Then they saw us buying household stuff. And they said, we saw y'all bought some toilet paper. Y'all were looking at the curtains together. And I was like, oh, it started adding up. I saw how it looked. I was like, we looking at furniture and lamps and stuff for the house. And they seeing us walking around pushing the basket. I'm like, hold on. We come in together. We getting groceries and stuff. We looking at household stuff. I'm over here like, this a nice lamp. And they said, so y'all. Then they finally questioned me so much. They said, tell the truth. They said, it's okay. It's a new era. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. I said, I'm gonna just tell y'all right now. They're my brother. I thought I was gonna be fired, but oh wow, they let me stay though. But even with that, they did not sniff our butt. So the moral of the story, all y'all sons of bitches out there, if you don't like your job, you just gotta figure out what is it that you like. Figure out what it is that you want to do. Don't let nobody sniff your behind, and don't let nobody wonder what you be doing in your spare time and question you like they got me. Now, also, I want to lay this on y'all because I want y'all to have yourself a merry little Christmas. And not saying we ain't gonna get no more episode before Christmas, because it surely is. But I need y'all to get ready for the holidays. I need y'all to, like Scorp said, be safe. Yeah. I need y'all to not only unwrap gifts, but unwrap condoms and put them on. Matter of fact, I don't care if you not having sex. Wear a condom when you go to bed.
What the hell?
Get yourself on hard and put a condom on and go to bed like that, because you could catch a STD, a sexually transmitted dream. They going. These is going around sexually transmitted dreams. People laying at home. And I don't know if this happened to you before school. Since you've been an adult, you have just sat there and was sleeping and then woke up and found your children on your legs.
Mm-hmm. Wet dreams.
So it don't just, and I see it's a rumor out that happened as a teenager only. You can be in your 30s and wake up and say, tell and reach over and say, pass me that paper towel.
It be feeling so real though.
Did you?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I done had some dreams. I was talking about this the other day. I done had some feel like these are dreams I hate though. When you dreaming and you piss.
Yeah.
I hate them dreams.
Oh yeah, then you mess around.
I wake up with the quickness.
Try to run.
I wake up with the quickness. Hell no.
Shit. Yeah, that shit, y'all gotta be careful out there. Don't let, when these rappers talking about look at my drip, this is not what they talking about. But yeah, that shit can catch you in your dream. Folks be dreaming some real shit, and you might wake up with an itch down in your pants. Sometimes you a dream. I don't know if you had this. You dream about you mess around with somebody you would never mess around with. You wake up like, ew. Just like you go to sleep tonight, and it be you and Roseanne from the TV show.
Really?
And then you wake up in the morning, your stomach hurt. Okay, you can't believe you dreamed this. Then you asking yourself, why am I dreaming of this? This is nasty. Then you saying, do I like this? Is that what I want? Don't let them dreams get y'all. But I'm going to tell y'all this. First off, shout out to everybody that's listening. Shout out to everybody that keep on listening. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I need y'all to take care of yourself for the holidays. Do not fall for these fucking scams. Do not rob the bank. We've been preaching to y'all all episode because there's been too much fuckery going on. Don't let them tell you your kids in jail that you need to send them a Best Buy card. Don't let them tell you won $10 million. Shit, matter of fact, how they got my brother one time. I remember my brother was, and this is a different brother, behind on rent. He told me, he was like, man, I'm behind on rent. I'm going to go in and get a loan. He was like, I got you. I'm going to have it tomorrow. I was like, appreciate it. I had my part. He was trying to get his. He said he called in for a loan. Then he said, I was like, how much they giving you? He said, $5,000. I was like, by the morning? I said, man, that don't sound right. And then he was like, he said, I only got to do something first. I was like, what you got to do? He was like, they told me to give them my bank account. He said, I gave it to him. And then he said, they told me to deposit $500 in the bank account. I'm like, so for what? Because a lot of times they just try to get $1 or something, or they try to put 25 cents in there to make sure it's a real account. He said they told him to have 500 in there. So he put it in there. And I was thinking, if you got that, that's the rent right there, first off. But he put it in there. And then I guess, he had other stuff he needed to pay. And the next morning, instead of him thinking he was waking up to $5,000, I think y'all know the rest of the story. The 500 or whatever the amount was, I don't want to lie to y'all, whatever that amount was, it was not there. They drafted it out.
Wow.
He called the police. All they did is say, we're going to write a report on it. And there's nothing we can do.
Hell no.
So even with that, like, shoot, I told you before, the last time I tried to get a loan, like, I said, I'm going to only try to get a loan at places I heard of. Yeah. Ace Chicken, the bank. I ain't going to go online to Freddy'sLoans.org. And
I know some of these loan places be hitting me up. Linden Tree.
Yeah.
They be hitting me up. And some more be hitting me up to get a loan and all the Sylph. They got Sylph now.
Yeah.
They got the little app and everything. Cause I said I was gonna try it. I'm like, no, I ain't gonna do that.
Because I got Sylph. Sylph is good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cause you got to pay like $15 up front.
They fix your credit. That's where I got them. Like you pay monthly and they fix your credit.
Yeah, I thought about doing it, but I said I don't know.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna give a shout out to Sylph. For y'all that's wonder what that is, look up Sylph. It's an app. It's on your Google Play Store. It's on iTunes, all that shit. If you get it, what they do is like you get to pick how much you want to pay. Like if you want, you can pay. Of course, the more you pay, the more your credit get fixed.
Yeah, and the more you pay it off too.
Mm-hmm. And I know some of y'all that I know I cussed y'all out for having
the minimum is $25.
Yeah.
A month. Yeah, and that's up to 24 months.
Yeah. And I know I cussed y'all out earlier about having New Year's resolutions, but some of y'all may have a real resolution of fixing your credit.
Yeah, that was mine for last year, and I still ain't got on to nothing.
So he gifted too. So he was a part of that getting cussed out.
I've been part of it. I've been saying it every year. But I ain't gonna, like you said, I ain't gonna say it. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah. But shit, they hit you every month. You could say 25. You could pick 49 a month, or you could pick. I think it's 100.
That's the highest.
Yeah, that's the highest one. And when you pay that monthly, they go and take little pieces out and pay it, disperse it into all the little things you owe. And like just since this year, since January, because I started in January, my credit have gone up 72 points since then. But I don't even have the highest one. I only have like the $49 a month. But if you have the highest one, shoot, I think you might have gained like 100 something points. You
automatically drafted out.
Yep, they automatically drafted out, and
the money out.
Yeah, they draft the money out, and this is the good thing about it too. At the end of the year, all the money you paid, they just give it back to you. So it's not, they're not even, matter of fact, I guess they're not dispersed paying stuff. I don't know what they're doing, but it fixes your credit because they're not even doing anything with it. They just give you the money back.
Yeah.
And like if you hit them up and like, and just say if you start doing it and then half the year go by and then you come into financial hardship. And then when financial hardship happen, if you tell them, you know what, I changed my mind, I actually need this money, and you cancel, it don't mess your credit up. Like they'll give you your money back and they'll cancel your account and they'll say this ain't gonna affect you. Now if you don't pay it, if you run it behind on it and you don't pay it, that's gonna mess your credit up. But if you've been paying it and then you cancel it, they're like, yeah, it's just like canceling a gym membership that you was in good standing. They just shut it down and they're like, here your money. And I'm like, man, that's dope. So I know y'all don't do what Scorp said. Don't just say, hey, I'm gonna fix my credit. Hey, I'm gonna start a business. Hey, I'm gonna start a twerk class or whatever you're gonna do. Whatever you're gonna do, don't do this shit.
Yeah, for sure, man. Don't let nobody stop you from doing something positive that you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that positive.
Yeah, we know how some of y'all are, and remember, wear a condom to bed. And also, like we always say, smile. Not smile, bitch. Another person say that. I say smile, but don't let the world see it, especially around the holidays, because they sure gonna hate on it. I'm gonna sip my 500, and I'm gonna tell you one thing. Shout out to your daddy, and a shout out to your mama. Out this bitch.